Breathe in, breathe out. Back up, show me what you're gonna do now. So this has nothing to do with what this video is. As you can tell by the title, we're watching more baggage because the world is just too much. So let's watch some foolishness from 2010. But speaking of foolishness of a yesteryear, Devil May Cry animated series came out a few days ago. And spoiler alert, the intro is Limp Bizkit. It's Limp Bizkit rolling. And I have been singing nothing but all of the early 2000s wiggle rock that they if you are unfamiliar with the definition of what wiggle rock is, me telling this definition, for I have coined the term. It is rock that may have a rap or spoken word or cross-genre pollination there. Think Papa Roach. Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a if I come bleeding. Think Linkin Park, particularly early Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory, Meteora. And the show uses a lot of wiggle rock. And that is all I've wanted to listen to for the last few days. Good shit. So if I just randomly start singing Rollin', my bad. But today we are watching more baggage because I've watched a lot of Tyler Perry in the last few days and I cannot be bothered to do more. So I want to watch something that's mess, but in a different direction. So I figured let's watch 3 episodes like we've been doing up until this point. I've done 2 videos like this already and they've been a fun time. They keep me going even though, again, they are from 2010. So consider that. For those of you that haven't seen the other 2 videos and are joining us here, essentially Baggage is a dating game show where you progressively share more of your baggage and whoever you're talking to has to decide whether or not they can deal with it. And then once you pick a person, they hear the other person's baggage, and it's usually just one thing, and they decide if they can also take the other person's baggage. Usually what we've noticed in watching this is that if the eligible single is a woman and she's talking to men, their baggage will be, I ran over a baby. I've cheated on every girlfriend I've ever had. And if it's a girl, it's like, I love my cats and am bisexual. So I'm already mentally prepared for that. Hello everyone, this is Admiral Kennie, and today's video was sponsored by Lumi. We all stink sometimes, the body just be doing stuff. Not me though, cause I use Lumi, and the only time I smell is if I forgot to put it on. Lumi is the only deodorant I use now, simply because A, it's effective, B, it's sensitive enough to be put in some of the most sensitive areas, and C, I like to smell like a coconut cookie. Lumi makes aluminum-free, paraben-free, baking soda-free, pH-optimized deodorizing products that are safe to go on your entire body. Pits, privates, cheese, peas, potatoes, okay, feet, booty cracks, under boobs, and underarms, I guess. I think that is, yeah. That's probably the most conventional place, but Lumi was invented by an OBGYN whose focus was on creating sensitive enough products that can go on your most sensitive areas and anywhere that gets a little swampy. Clinically proven to block body odor all day and continues controlling BO for 72 hours. And it's the only aluminum-free deodorant I've ever been able to use that actually is effective. I've used others. They irritated my skin, and at the end of the day you just smell like powder, flowers, booty meat, and onions, and I paid you to smell like that. Where Lumi is effective at blocking odor before it starts, using exfoliants to block it, and that also results in a smoother and more even skin if you have hyperpigmentation under your arms. I used to have really bad hyperpigmentation. Changing up my deodorant is a big factor in lightening that up. It's also invisible and won't stain your clothes, so no matter where you put it, you don't have to worry about it leaving a trace. They have several different modalities to apply. They have sticks, creams, spray cans, body wash, and deodorizing wipes, which I don't have any to show you because I use them all because they're a great pick-me-up after working out or walking around and you just feel a little swampy. They have 8 different scents. My personal favorite is the toasted coconut because, again, I like to smell like something decadent. It kind of smells like a coconut cookie, you know, like a toasted coconut cookie. Yes. Lumi's starter pack bundle is a great deal for new customers. It comes with a full-size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant tube or spray deodorant, 2 free products like the wipes or mini body wash, free US shipping, and just for my followers, Lumi is offering an extra $5 off when you click the link in the description below and enter code Kennie at checkout. That's a deal of over 40% off. Big thanks to Lumi for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get on
to the debauchery.
And let's go into episode 8 we're on right now.
This is Todd. He's got a secret, and it's hidden inside this red bag. Did he sleep with his best friend's wife? Did he gamble away his life savings?
What is with the gambling?
Does he only bathe once a week? We'll open up this bag and a whole lot more coming up on Baggage.
What would my baggage be? Well, as a woman, it would have to be something like very minor. I have ADHD and fat. And it's like, oh no, somebody call the police.
What kind of young lady are you looking for?
I'm looking for a girl who's fearless.
Yes?
A girl who wears skirts in the rain, perhaps.
Skirts in the rain. That's fearless?
Yeah, it's fearless.
You excited to meet these ladies now?
Absolutely, Jerry. Let's bring them out.
Let's bring them out, indeed. She is a business owner from California. Give it up for Jennifer.
She has nice shoulders.
I'm a health nut from California. I love to have fun and stay fit. It's summertime. I like to ride the waves and the surf. And if it's the wintertime, I grab a board and head down the mountain. But either way, if you pick me, we're gonna have fun all year round.
Up next, she's an artist from New York City. Please welcome Christina.
Oh, that's a 2010 belt, baby. I probably had that dress.
I am a free spirit who loves to sing and loves to be nude. Pick me and I will stimulate both your ears and your eyes.
My only issue is that the lipstick is a weird tone with the dress. But other than that, it is fine for 2010.
Finally, she's an office assistant from Wisconsin. Say hi to Candace.
The black one.
Hi, Todd. I'm a fun-going person with a flamboyant personality. I'm easygoing and easy to please.
They never picked the black one unless the person is black. But honestly, she's probably better off. Ooh, look at these wedges. Yes. He's gonna pick the blonde one because he's not gonna date a black woman and the other one is too overtly sexual. These are my guesses.
Ladies, it's time to reveal your smallest piece of baggage. Jennifer.
I'm a really low maintenance girl, free spirit, like you mentioned, and sometimes I'm just in a big hurry and I don't always get to it, but I do shave my armpits.
Bitch, her legs are shaved.
Christina.
Yes.
Show us your baggage.
What is with people hating collectors in this show?
How many feet do you have?
Just 2 feet, but they're super cute and super small.
Why would you need 500 pairs of shoes?
Actually, I'm a spokesmodel for a shoe designer.
Oh.
And everyone has their thing, right? I got shoes.
Candace, show us your baggage.
Ooh, baby.
Maybe you're willing to quit.
I mean, hey, if you're worth it, then I'll quit.
That's not how that works, baby. Ooh. That's usually some shit a say. I'll stop doing this thing if you were worth it. If I got a good bitch to fix me, then like, you know, if I had somebody hold me down. I was like, I see you. Also, that's not good for your lungs, baby. Don't smoke so much. But I know it's easier said than done. It's called a addiction for a reason. Do 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 do. No breathing. Don't give a if I come on bleeding. Gonna run away, gonna run away. Annie, are you okay? You okay? You okay? Oh, it's back.
Jennifer, who likes her hairy legs.
I mean, she has a dress on. You can see whether or not she has hairy legs. And even if she does, y'all strict. We gotta always shave? Damn. Some of us live in cold climates and only shave like 3 months out of the year. Also, I don't have a lot of leg hair by nature. My mother didn't have any, lucky bitch. Rest in peace.
It's time to decide which baggage is a deal breaker. Now, these are placed here randomly, so you won't know which bag belongs to which woman. Once you decide which baggage is your deal breaker, the woman who claims that bag will be going home.
That's purple dress.
Bag number 2.
I'm asexual. Or maybe not asexual, just like don't touch me. Not physical touchy. Maybe a little autistic.
Bag number 3.
Damn, that bitch got depression. Don't nobody want to deal with that shit. Look here, baby. I think the black one hates being touched and the purple is nude model. The black lady looks like the girl that hates being touched. I don't know why. Just the vibe.
Jerry, my deal breaker is I hate being touched.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, God, if you're attracted to someone, you want to touch them, right?
Ladies, it's time to claim your baggage.
Well, know, Todd, maybe you would have gotten the chance to touch me.
Doubt it. You hate being touched. Like, you don't have to change that. It's fine.
2 women remain. We've got Christina, who poses nude for adult magazines, and Jennifer, who cries every day.
Yes, I do hate to be touched, and dirty hands, they gross me out. But hey, Todd, maybe if you cleaned up your act a little bit, I would be more of a hands-on kind of girl for you.
Again, bitch, you can't blame him for you. Girl.
Well, my concern with Jennifer is that, like, I like to tease girls. I like to, you know, play around.
Gonna cry every time he talks?
No, I can redeem myself on that one. I'm an artist at heart and I have a sensitive soul. I don't always cry because I'm not like daddy's little girl and I can't take care of myself in a big world or anything like that. I cry sometimes when I'm happy. I cry when I'm overwhelmed by beautiful life moments. I'm just a sensitive, artistic soul.
That makes sense. Yeah. I'd hate to see those beautiful eyes well up with tears.
What's your concern here?
It's tough. I mean, she's got it. You never know how your family's gonna react. You never know, like, I got friends, we bust on each other all the time.
You bust on it? That's too easy. Low-hanging fruit. Okay.
Well, I have not ever done porn. The magazines I have done have been completely classy. My father has seen me. So I think it's tasteful, and I think that it's a feather in your cap.
And her father's seen her pose nude? I mean, maybe there's a whole nother issue there that we're missing, right?
Yeah, I was like, babe, it's weird. That's weird. I don't know.
First of all, I wasn't nude, like I said.
Yes,
I had panties on.
What was the cut on the panties?
It was a nice, like, bikini style.
Oh, bikini, like a high cut, like a boy short?
Oh,
I mean,
you
is
are
this
having
a boy?
too
This
much
is a
fun with it. I can see him with either of you, to be honest. Why should he choose you and not her?
I'm confident. I'm the kind of girl you can take to a party and you can just let loose. You don't have to babysit me all night. I will go off and find other friends and then introduce you to them.
Really?
Part of the party and make you have even more friends. And
That's great. So you'll find other friends, you'll throw them into the mix, you'll introduce them to me.
absolutely. I'm an extrovert, outgoing personality.
Why you and not Christina?
It just sounds like she's not the kind of girl you want to bring home to meet your family.
She called you a whore.
What's your greatest accomplishment in life?
One of my greatest accomplishments was I was the only girl on the San Diego State surf team.
Really? And they didn't make you shave your legs. Doesn't that help when you're surfing?
What is my proudest accomplishment? I think my life overall is just a series of really cool side quests. Depending on whatever side quest we're talking about, I could say that, yeah.
My greatest accomplishment, I like to say, is I'm a UCLA graduate.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a smart
Fantastic.
cookie.
Now I'm here with Todd, a life coach. By the way, what's a life coach?
A cult leader for money.
Todd is about to see what's in these 2 bags and make his final decision. Will it be Jennifer, the constant crier with a free spirit? Or Christina, the shoe-obsessed model who's confident in her own skin?
Why did they laugh?
It's time to reveal your biggest piece of baggage. Jennifer.
She cries all the time. I'm gonna have to worry about where her next meal's coming from.
He said the bitch cried too much and she ain't got no food.
I don't know. She's a great girl, but yeah, that's a lot of responsibility.
Starting my own business, I had mentioned I'm a free spirit, I'm a risk taker, and I'm starting my own freelance design business. I just know it's going to take off. It's going to be successful.
Yeah.
That's an issue for you.
But I have $48, so it's like we're
You know, if I had tons of money coming in right now and money bags, it might be different, but I would feel so bad, you know, if you didn't know where your next meal was coming from.
All right, Christina, show us your baggage.
I'm polyamorous. What does that mean?
Seasonal bisexual. What is seasonal bisexual?
What is it? What does that mean?
Seasonal bisexual? So Christmas time, she's bisexual.
No, you get her fall and spring.
By the way, give you some credit. I've never heard that term before, seasonal bisexual, in quotes.
Fair point. What does seasonal mean?
Well, it tends to be that in the summer, because of bikinis and bathing suit time and pool time and barbecues, I tend to get more attracted to women. It's just been a trend. Doesn't mean that I can't have a guy join us.
Good answer, by the way.
Well, then what happens in the wintertime?
In the winter, I get cold very easily, so I want a man to cuddle up to.
What if you're not interested to opening the relationship? Because men love the idea of a threesome until they realize that she's better off just by herself with another woman. She might just be non-monogamous, which would have been the more terrifying thing to say probably at this time.
You should pick me because, yes, I am a free spirit. I'm adventurous. I'm athletic. I love to play, have a good time. But I am a responsible human being as well. And I'm a risk taker, an entrepreneur. And Christina just seems a little bit like a loose cannon to me. I mean, seasonal bisexual, I've never heard of that term before either. So it just makes me think maybe you can't rely on her to be a steady mate.
You should pick me, Todd, because I will introduce you to things that you've never experienced before, obviously. And when I say I'm a free spirit, I really mean it. Meaning I am bisexual, meaning I am not afraid of my body. I'm into posing nude. I'm into going to nudist resorts. I'm into living a lifestyle that really encompasses the word free spirit. That's really risk-taking. That's really,
You don't want to be with this man. Baby, just go somewhere else.
We'll have fun. No doubt.
There's clearly a choice.
Clearly.
And it's time for you to make that choice. Will it be Jennifer, who doesn't shave her legs, cries at least once a day, and has only $37 in her bank account?
The awe.
Or will it be Christina, who owns more than 500 pairs of shoes, poses nude for adult magazines, and says she's a seasonal bisexual?
He's gonna pick the broke one because, again, I think he's afraid. 2010 men are particularly afraid of bisexuals, I've noticed. Particularly bisexual women.
Todd, send one of these ladies packing.
I'm sorry, Jennifer.
Really?
You have too much baggage.
Really? She also said, really?
Really sorry.
Guys are gonna make me cry.
Girl, you'll be all right. Okay. He's like, I'm trying to get some interesting pussy. You know, how often do I get the opportunity to possibly be in a threesome? She just offered me the chance, man. Like, I can't let that go.
Well, we still have one more bag to open, and that's Todd's. Christina has to decide if she wants to go out with him after seeing the secret in his big red bag. Did he sleep with his best friend's wife? Did he gamble away his life savings? Or does he only bathe once a week?
These are all pretty bad.
Christina, of those three, what do you see as the biggest baggage?
The sleeping with the best friend's wife. I feel like if they were all cool with it, if it was a threesome and they were all cool with it, that would be good.
Is that your role?
I'm okay with that. But if it's behind someone's back and if it's cheating, I've been cheated on and it's pretty low.
I heard a sigh. I heard a big off camera.
Reveal your baggage.
I am completely reformed. I learned my lesson. It was a really rough, interesting part of my life. I'm in a completely new chapter, and I promise you I will never, ever, ever gamble large sums of money on things that I do not know the outcome to.
It doesn't sound very committal to me. Things that I don't know the outcome to. Everything you gamble, you don't know the outcome.
I think it might be something I can handle, but I don't know if he is something I can handle. I don't know if he can handle me. I'm sorry, Todd, you have too much baggage.
Yeah, like, you're boring, dog. It's like, damn, I thought I would get a threesome.
You'll have to pack up and go.
All right, maybe next season, Christina.
I'm sorry, Todd, but I think I'm too much woman for you. Besides, with no savings, you couldn't even buy my issue of Playboy.
I can handle you. In fact, I'd put money on it.
I'm kind of interested in Jennifer.
At least she's honest. She's like, I know where my limitations are and you're boring. Okay, next episode.
This is Fox.
He's staying like Michael Cera. I don't know what that means, but it feels right. He probably loved the out of an equation.
Does he owe his ex-wife $50,000? Does he own and operate a nude house cleaning service? Or does he cry after sex? She's a dance instructor from Berkeley. Say hi to Chantal.
Interesting dress.
Hello, Fox. I'm a very independent and strong woman who is always ready to speak her mind.
He doesn't look like the type that would be interested in that.
She's an animal caretaker from Spokane. Please welcome Megan.
That's a cute little dress.
Hey, Fox. As you know, I'm a deeply committed animal rescuer, and I'm very nurturing. Should you pick me, you'll always be well taken care of.
She goes to church. You can tell by her posture.
She's an administrator from Hollywood. Meet Robin.
So excited to hear you're a spiritual healer. I think we'd make a perfect match. And I come to you today with my chakras balanced.
This way, Fox will know what he's getting into when he chooses one.
He's very like, oh my god, this is so exciting. Yeah, you might as well be excited about it if you're gonna be up here and do this shit.
Let's begin with Chantal.
Me.
It's just a little gross.
I'm really, really into skin, but if I really like you, I might get the tweezers and pull out an ingrown hair or something.
So you're still dating guys with zits?
You can have zits at any age, love. And she's so cutesy. That's so funny. She's a goth girl.
Or why you would have an obsession with dying.
I don't. Oh, no, I don't. But when I do want to be mummified. I want to donate my body to science so they can perfect that procedure. I'm definitely intrigued by things that are a bit off, weird, or morbid, so I can't have a squeamish guy.
So she's smart.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Probably a Capricorn.
Robin?
I have mixed feelings about this because it's really dumb to do, but also my boyfriend is a Taurus. He's a Taurus with a Leo moon. So like,
Well, I'm just hoping that's just not her decision process, because there's a lot of good people that doesn't have to do with specific signs. I'm a Scorpio. I hope that's good for you.
There are just a few signs I don't gel with, and so if I find out you are one of those signs, which Scorpio's a good one, usually not interested. I just know from experience.
Fox, it's time to decide.
he looks like he's on the brink of tears before it even happened, dude. He's like, I'm didn't even like, yeah.
Bag number one.
Probably the girl that's really into death. Some of us just really like Death Note and horror anime in general.
Bag number two. Bag three.
You know, okay, usually when it's a guy picking girls, the girl's baggage is not that bad. This one's actually pretty atrocious. Night Terrors is the least of these.
What are you thinking?
I work with energy, and so I like, an even-keeled, nice...
You've had your rage, but not the kind that's going to land you in here.
No. I do theta healing, so I might be able to release some of her terrors, whatever it is that's causing her, and her beliefs, whatever happened to her as a child. I'm a picky eater, so right off the bat, I'm in trouble there.
I mean, in fairness, I just tell the bitch don't cook for me. I'll be hungry.
Which one of these is a deal breaker?
Probably the road rage.
I have severe night terrors.
You just said
I'm a light sleeper, so, if I'm going to be sleeping next to her, then I'm not getting a good night's sleep either. I don't know if I'm going to be able to deal with that.
that much road rage that it gets you in jail is indicative of a general, like, I yell at on the street, but if it's getting you arrested.
It's time to claim your baggage. Whoa, it's time to pack up and go.
Just so you know, only super creative people have night terrors.
We've got Megan, whose road rage landed her in handcuffs, and Chantal, whose cooking lands her dates in the hospital.
Okay, the bitch is angry enough on the road that she's getting arrested and she's really obsessed with death. She might be a murderer. She might be actually concerningly crazy.
I get night terrors because of stress. If I'm in a good relationship, those don't even happen. So, his loss.
Chicken can be difficult sometimes when you're grilling it. The outside looks cooked and the inside actually isn't. An hour later we're in the emergency room, but you know what I did? I learned that I need to use a meat thermometer.
Yes.
What's your concern here?
She a little crazy.
Well, I'm going to be scared out of my mind riding with her. I'm going to feel obligated to have to drive all the time.
Absolutely not. The cop caught me on an off day, and I don't have a criminal record, by the way. And as far as that lesson, I learned it, and I've been a safer driver ever since.
And you're used to handcuffs now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He gonna pick the crazy one.
What's the plus? Why should he take you out?
I'm adventurous. I love the outdoors. I love the beach. I love the snow. So I like hot and cold.
She's describing herself like a plant. Like, I love the snow and I love the hot I grow in any pottery.
Why should he choose you instead of Chantal here?
Well, I can be a lot of fun. I can be the Spitfire, but I also am very compassionate and kind.
I think I'm the feisty one, actually.
No, I think the other one's crazy, baby.
I think if you could handle a little bit of a Spitfire who's a little sassy, who's got a little bit of flavor, then you'd want to go this way.
Deathly flavor, like seasoned with salmonella. No, I mean,
No.
and I can be a sassy girl too. I was a hula hooping bartender at Hooters.
I used to live in Japan, which is one of the most spiritual countries you'll find. I actually learned how to speak the language. It was self-taught in 2 months, so I'm pretty smart. Kimi no koto ko shiritai. I want to get to know you more.
Is that even right? I don't speak Japanese. I don't know. He's gonna pick the weird one that might kill him.
Chantal.
How jealous. Stalkeringly so? Murderously so?
Sometimes it occurs, and I guess I'm such a really good catch that they don't want to let go.
Because her hands are clearly still dirty. No matter how much she wants to wash it, he keeps coming back. And I'm guessing she probably does like men fighting over her, so.
I don't like that. Y'all are so weird about virgins. Oh my God.
I don't even know what to say to that. Has anyone ever told you about it? Because it's awesome.
Oh, believe me, I know how awesome it can be. Solo.
Is that a concern?
Yeah, that's a big concern.
Why?
She doesn't know what she's doing, and sex is a big part of a relationship.
Ready to expand and share that with, of course, another person.
I'm a very loving, compassionate, sensual person.
I will you, and I know how to suck dick well.
I think that this is inexperience, and this is experience. If you want to teach someone how to do something, you might want to choose her. But if you want someone who's experienced and maybe could teach you something, you might want to pick me.
She like, I know how to put the finger on the little skin between the booty hole and the ball. Like, I'm crazy.
This can scare or oddly intrigue some folks, but it's not as weird as you might think it to be.
It's not weird.
I'm ready now. Obviously, I don't want my best years to pass me by, so I'm ready to embark upon a relationship.
I hate the way that virginity is talked about.
And I don't come with a messy history. You know, you're not gonna have to worry about some psycho ex-boyfriend giving you the beat down, you know? I come with a clean slate, so I'm ready now to explore. Yeah.
He basically accused her of stringing her stalker along, and then the other one is like, ew, virgin. Y'all are so weird about virginity, I swear to God. There's never anybody that's just neutral about it. It's like, I don't care one way or another. It doesn't make me more intrigued in you. It doesn't make me less intrigued in you. It's just, it's something you have not done, okay?
Chantal, sorry. You have too much baggage.
I was right then.
Okay, it's like you're going to be really busy teaching her. Bye-bye.
She sound mad. Girl, it ain't that serious. This is the Game Show Network.
Does he own and operate a nude house cleaning service?
That sounds like a health hazard. Like bleach getting on bare skin is crazy.
What's the secret in Fox's big red bag? Does he owe his ex-wife $50,000? Does he own and operate a nude house cleaning service?
Yeah.
Or does he cry after sex? What's the biggest baggage?
The one that jumps out at me and causes me concern is the $50,000. The monetary amount scares me because I am quite frugal and I'm responsible financially, and I would hope that would be a characteristic in a partner of mine.
Oh, maybe she is a Capricorn.
It's time to reveal your baggage.
I went through a very long, expensive divorce, and the judge court-ordered me to pay for a lot of it, so this is what I'm stuck with.
That's a lot for a first relationship.
Well, in this case, I figured there had to be a good reason behind such an expenditure because he looks like a very responsible guy. I don't have a problem with somebody extending themselves financially for a very good reason like that, and that's okay by me. That's okay. I can overlook your baggage. I accept your baggage.
Okay.
I'm glad I finally met somebody that sticks to their own convictions, and clearly this is somebody that we can work through our things together.
And I'm so honored that he picked me. I know I come here with baggage, but he's aware of that, and I'm aware of his. Nobody's perfect, and I'm so happy that he could possibly be the first one.
Okay, final episode for the day, baby. Episode 10.
This is Adam.
Oh, all of the episodes this time have been all men. Ew.
Does he live on a campground? Did he cheat on his girlfriend with her sister? Or did he steal $10,000 from his grandmother?
Stealing from your grandma is crazy.
You must not have trouble finding women to date, being an NFL guy, huh?
No, I mean, finding good women I think is hard. So, you know, I'm not just looking for anybody. I'm looking for that special someone.
So you came to baggage. Okay.
She's an account executive from Los Angeles. Please welcome Danielle.
Oh, she's cute.
Hi, Adam. I'm a girl who likes to be treated like a lady. I'm financially independent, and if you choose me, I might take you out.
She's a children's entertainer from Shreveport, Louisiana. Say hi to Rebecca.
It's backlight. They never fixed it.
Hi, Adam. I'm a sassy Southern girl. I love to take care of you, cook for you. I want to show you the difference between sugar and spice.
She's an executive assistant from Michigan. Give it up for Holly.
Another Michigander.
I love to watch sports, especially baseball, and I love music. So if you pick me, we'll cuddle up and watch the game and make beautiful music together.
Crowswell? Where the f is Crowswell? Population of 2447 in 2010 census? Holy shit. Ooh, that's way up there. Okay.
Danielle.
Doing what?
I straighten my hair and then have to do my hair, but I'm always up on time, always ready to go, and I'm never late.
Rebecca, show us your baggage.
Okay. That's...
Obviously, I want somebody, you know, clean and keeps themselves, you know, together. And feet, I'm kind of like a foot fetish guy.
Right, no, I definitely shower. The thing is, I have a favorite pair of shoes. They're slippers, and I can't part with them. I'm trying my best to find something that keeps them from getting funky. I'm sure I will find something. I always wash my feet. I'm not disgusting, I
swear. That's the best pussy you ever have in your life. So I heard. So I've been told. As a bitch who has a Squishmallow collection.
My 12 stuffed animals just come from people who were really important to me in my life or from really important times of my life. But if I met the right guy, I'd kick them out of bed in a heartbeat.
Roll, 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 roll. And everybody all around the world, throw your hands and show me what you wanna do now. And everybody all around the world, I'm moving to move out, hands up and hand down. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Bring it back! White people, drop all the racism and pick up a guitar!
Adam, it's time to decide which baggage is a deal breaker.
Rancho Cucamonga? That's not how you say that. Rancho Cucamonga. There we go. Okay, boots. I always wanted boots like that, but I have big thighs. That's rude. Well, if it turns into a thing, it can be kind of hot. If I weren't a virgin, I guess. Because I remember if I had had sex theoretically, there was this one guy that was technically at work. And so he was in the middle, like literally in the middle of work during, and I was like, that's kind of hot. He was on his computer, not texting.
Bag 2.
She said, hey, it is what it is. It's my standard. That's what I'm sticking to.
Bag number 3.
That's weird. Why do you have that?
Jerry, I'm concerned, man. I'm concerned.
He's like, I'm scared. What the f?
My deal breaker, Jerry, is I have a collection of over 50 cat whiskers.
Yeah, he's like, what the f do you have those for? That is weird as f. Like, that's weird. I don't know.
It's time to claim your baggage.
I think it's the one in the blue. A bitch from a city that I've never heard of in Michigan definitely collects cat whiskers.
Holly?
Yep. Move in, I move out. Back up, show me what you're gonna do now.
Sometimes I'm busy doing certain things, and my girlfriends are texting, and I got to respond. What happened is, in the relationship with your phone? Stop.
How about when he's done?
When he's done?
Yeah. I mean, it could be like 2.5 minutes later.
Then we have a problem.
Does this phone have a camera?
It does.
Oh, I'd be...
Look how excited she got. She's like, yes!
Oh. Talk about panic. You hear that click going off, you're thinking, oh no.
Yeah. My friends know everything.
I think that's more of a concern.
I mean, sweet Southern lady, I get it, you know.
Acting.
Oh. I get that, you know, she expects the man to take care of her, but always is just a little too much.
She's probably wearing gold because she's a gold digger.
No, I am not a gold digger. I'm not. In fact, I'm very self-sufficient. I take care of myself, financially stable. But when I'm being courted, I shouldn't pay for dates. I grew up in the South. The man opens my door. He pays for dinner. It's a courting thing. Right. You know,
2010, sweetheart.
See, that's the problem. That's why the divorce rate's so high.
That's not why the divorce rates are so high. I could go on a whole diatribe about divorce rates. My theories. The divorce rates are so high because people are allowed to get divorced now, and that's a good thing.
Danielle, why should Adam choose you?
I'm not a gold digger. I could actually pay for a dinner.
But she's going to text her way through it.
A little combative there, a little spicy, a little hot. Well, if we're about to go into a commercial, I can go on my whole diatribe. Or not. Never mind. Okay.
Now, will he choose Danielle?
He is not going to date a woman of color.
Or Rebecca?
She's blonde with big boobs and makes him feel like a man. She's going to pick the white one. That's not baggage. I mean, someone who didn't want children has also come up before. It's a misalignment, but I wouldn't call it baggage.
That's a problem.
That's a
You know,
problem.
I'm a family guy.
He said it!
I got a family. I want a family. You know, I've been searching all this time so that I can have a family.
You're saying never? Maybe you're saying...
Never.
Hey, she knows how she feels.
Big responsibility. And I don't want to be a single mom with 1 kid, 2 kids. Then my value goes down and the man's off running around with 18-year-olds.
That was a lot.
What if he said he was going to stay with you forever? He loves you. No. You wouldn't believe it.
Men say that a lot. People say that a lot.
He may love me and we may be together forever. And we would travel and we wouldn't have kids to hold us down and we could do whatever we want at any time. And he said he's spontaneous. We'll be spontaneous for the rest of our life.
I mean, I don't feel like there's any moral judgment one way or another about wanting or not wanting kids. Interesting. Why? Have you been celibate?
No, it's not a non-interest thing. It's a love thing. I want to be in true, deep, passionate love.
Why is she so combative? Like, she wants to be in love.
But I would have to be really comfortable in the relationship and know that this is the person I'm going to be with for the long haul.
She's looking for a serious relationship.
And Danielle, now it's a chance for your final plea.
I'm outgoing. I'm not uptight. I enjoy life. I enjoy everybody. I enjoy people. And I like to have fun. And that's what life's about.
Again, there's pros and cons to being a parent and not being a parent.
I have really strong values, and they're important to me. That my family is important to me. Having kids is important to me. We just have different perspectives, but hers is a little off.
Will it be Danielle, who spends 2 hours on her hair, texts during sex, and never wants children? Or will it be Rebecca, whose feet smell like rotten eggs, who expects her dates to pay for everything, and she hasn't had sex in 3 years?
I'm sorry, Danielle. You have too much baggage.
Good luck with cobwebs.
She's so mean. What the f? She got bats coming out of her pussy. My diatribe about divorce. I think divorce being more accessible and available is a good thing. The reason why the divorce rate is so high is because your grandmama couldn't leave. She didn't have the access to a bank account. She lived in a state that didn't have no fault divorce. So she just had to stay there and let your granddaddy beat her and have a bunch of kids out of wedlock with other women. And that was just what it is. Now we live in a day and age that if he treats you wrong, if she treats you wrong, whoever treats you wrong, you can go and call it a day. And also people are waiting longer to get married, and that is actually resulting in a lowering of, depending on age, people getting divorced. So I think take your time. Stop getting married at 19, people. Stop going to college for marriage. Jesus. If you meet someone, that's great, but going to school for marriage is a thing I see far too many people do. You're there to get an education and learn things and meet people and have experiences. Okay, that's my diatribe. Okay. He looks tall. She's not going to care what it is. He looks tall.
Or did he steal $10,000 from his grandmother?
They keep laughing at that one.
What to you is the biggest problem? Yeah.
The 10 grand from the grandma by far.
Really? I mean, the cheating with her sister is bad.
That's grandma. Are you joking me? That's the matriarch of your family.
But the stealing the $10,000 from anybody wouldn't be good.
No, but your grandmama?
But your grandma.
Grandmama is kind of crazy.
It's time to reveal your baggage.
No, grandmama. No, grandmama.
What do you have to say for yourself, Al?
What do you have to say?
Jerry, I'm, you know, this was the old Adam.
Oh, that's the old Adam.
It was a time where I was figuring things out and, you know, see, you've been there, you know.
No, I have not.
No, I haven't. Hey.
With this lovely lady, from hearing about, you know, how she looks at life, what she's looking for, I'm a whole new.
Those days are gone.
Exactly.
It's time for you now to make a decision.
That's crazy.
Well, it's pretty bad. And you know it's pretty bad, right? But I, too, have a past. I think everyone has a past. And the fact that you can move past it.
But I'm tall and I'm white and I have a good set of hair. I used to play football.
I can move past your baggage.
And she can move past his baggage. There you go.
I accept your baggage, Adam.
Oh, congratulations. We've got a terrific day planned for you guys.
Okay.
I feel really good about my decision. I think people make mistakes in their past. I can't hold that against him or anyone else. But you better stay away from my sisters.
Oh, no more sisters.
I'll cheat with somebody else, but not your sisters. I ain't gonna do your sister. That's crazy. That definitely blew black on me. But if somebody else, I will definitely cheat on you with somebody else. Anyway, so that's all, people. Another day, another episodes of Baggage Down. If you like this video, feel free to like this video. Follow me on all my social media, Instagram and Bluesky, both of which are KennieJD. And I will see you guys next time.